Some people wake up on their birthday and feel nothing special. No countdown, no excitement, no urge to announce it to the world. To others, this feels strange, but psychologically it says a lot. This behavior is not about being cold, boring, or ungrateful. It is often about how a person learned to experience attention, worth, and expectations. For many, birthdays once carried pressure. Pressure to feel happy, pressure to perform gratitude, pressure to meet other people's expectations of joy. Over time, the brain learns a quiet lesson. If an event creates emotional debt, it's safer to neutralize it. So the day becomes just another day. Psychologists call this emotional regulation through minimization. Instead of riding emotional highs and risking emotional crashes, the person keeps things level. Not because they don't feel deeply, but because they feel too deeply. Many people who treat birthdays casually grew up learning not to center themselves. They learned that attention could be unpredictable, conditional, or overwhelming. So they developed self-sufficiency. They don't need external validation to confirm their existence. They don't wait for one day a year to feel worthy. There's also something called hedonic adaptation, the brain's tendency to return to emotional baseline after positive events. Some people become aware of this early. They realize that excitement fades, but expectations linger, so they skip the build-up altogether. For others, birthdays quietly remind them of time passing. Lost years, unmet versions of themselves, people who didn't make it with them. Treating the day normally becomes a way to avoid confronting that weight. And then there are people who value meaning over ritual. They don't reject celebration. They just don't believe joy needs a calendar reminder. They find fulfillment in ordinary moments, a calm morning, a familiar routine, a sense of inner continuity. To them, consistency feels safer than ceremony. This doesn't mean they dislike birthdays. It means they dislike performative happiness. They prefer sincerity over spectacle. Ironically, these people often care deeply about others' birthdays, because giving feels safer than receiving, because observing feels easier than being observed. At the core, this mindset reflects a quiet psychological strength. The ability to exist without constant affirmation. The ability to feel whole without public acknowledgement. So when someone treats their birthday like a normal day, don't assume emptiness. Often, it's the opposite. It's someone who learned to celebrate life silently, not once a year, but every day they wake up still being themselves.